Hello and welcome back to another video. In this video I've come down to fly fish a nice little Devon stream. I've fished it before, trotting a float down at maggots, had some nice dace, roach and chub out of here. Thought today I'll come down, have a go with the fly, see if I can get some coarse fish on the fly. But it's a lovely day, so if I don't catch anything, I don't really mind, so let's go see what I can do. Have a few casts up underneath this tree, going to run it down. First spot from the car, let's give it a go. Little fish, what have we got? A little trout. You're always going to be a bit like, yeah, it's a satin tar. Oh, back it goes. That's good, not blanked, which is always good. What have we got here? Come on. Stunning little trout. I've worked my way up the first couple of little swims on the river. I've had two trout. Well, I think the first one was a salmon par, the second was definitely a trout. So I'm really happy with that. Having blank, which is always good. But I'm just going to work my way up to the next part of the river and see what other little swims I can find. Then we can go much further up this section. I'll have to get out and go around. At the other side of the fallen tree now. A little bit overgrown, but let's see if there's any fish about. And work my way up this little swim. It's very nice, but I don't know if I'm spooking it too much. You can't fish it from the bank, so it's the only way I can do it. There's definitely stuff moving about. It's a little bit too deep. Yeah, it's just a bit shallower. Yes, oh, it's a bit better. A little bit, it's been a bit shallower straight away. Awesome. Oh, it's first chub. Haha, that's nice. I've got what I came for. Well, I don't mind getting the trout, but I've come for more of the coarse fish on the fly today. There we go. First chub out of this river on the fly. Can't beat it. Over the moon with that. Didn't see what fly it took because they're both barbers and it fell off in the net. But they're both slides that I tied myself. So either way, I'm happy. Let's see if I can get enough one out. lovely looking little spot. The other spot was quite overgrown, getting caught in all the brambles and everything. This one's a bit more fishable. Don't seem to be anything in here, so I'm going to move a bit further upstream. Got a right little tangle in that swim down there, so chop everything up and start again. It's gone for a single fly this time. Makes it a lot easier for casting, not to get too many tangles. Walking up the river to see what I can find, and I've got this lovely little swim in front of me, so I'm going to try one to squirmy down through here and see what I can get. I fished the morning, it's not gone too bad. I've had a salmon part, a trout and a chub, so I'm happy with that, so that's all good. I'm just going to stop now, have my cup of tea and a bit of homemade fruit cake that I made myself, so looking forward to that. So I'm just going to sit down and watch the world go by for a bit, regroup, and then work my way up the river after I finish this. I thought I'd just give you a quick little run through for what I'm using today. Basically using the same setup as what I normally use for fly fishing. Got my Shakespeare Agility Rise 8'6" 4-weight, so a lovely rod. I've got a 4-weight line on there. And then on the business end, using a squirmy wormy uptide myself. And then I'm using a New Zealand style wool indicator just for ease of seeing the bites and ease of changing the depth. Really like that method. May not be pure, but I enjoy using it. I've all regrouped after my cup of tea and piece of cake. I'm going to try this little section up here. Looks quite nice. It's not the fastest moving bit, but I'm going to try it anyway. There's a bit of a downstream wind, which is making it a bit tricky for casting and mending the line. I think I've come to my last spot now. It's getting quite warm, it's getting windy as well. Don't seem to be catching much more, but they're my excuses really. But let's give this one last spot, one last go, and then I think I'll call it a day. It's very slow here. I've come in under the trees, get a bit of shake, so it's getting warm out there now. I think I'm going to call it a day now. I've only had those 3 fish this morning, but I'm happy with that. I wasn't really expecting to catch anything, but I wanted to give this a go to see if I could catch anything on the fly. I was happy with what I've got. I had a nice little chub, a little trout and a little salmon par, so really happy with that. But it's getting warm now, and I think I'm going to get back to the car and head off home. Thanks for watching. See you soon.